22 Australian states have taken major strides on the path to a treaty with the First Nations peoples who have lived there for tens of thousands of years. Victoria last night passed a bill to set up the country's first independent treaty authority, just hours after the Queensland government announced the signing of a path to treaty with several Indigenous groups. First Peoples Assembly of Victoria co-chair Marcus Stewart said the move was about stepping outside of the colonial system and focusing on First Peoples law and cultural authority. Read more. Aussie actress Laura McCulloch missing in LA after online date. Family says this is another huge step forward and one that mob all around the country can take inspiration from, the proud Nira Alim Bulukman said. With the assembly our people have a voice. We already have truth-telling underway and now treaty is very much within reach. The authority has guaranteed funding, will be led by First Nations peoples, sits outside the usual state bureaucracy and won't report to a minister. Read more. Perth Woolworths worker stacking pet food shelves when she was allegedly stabbed. Bangarang and Wiradjuri elder Andy Geraldine Atkinson said it was encouraging to see hard conversations being had in Canberra and the wider country. When people tell me this sounds like a very different way of doing things, I think good, the Assembly co-chair said. Treaty needs to be done on our terms, because our people need to have faith in the path forward. We've let down too many times before, but now there is a real sense of hope growing. Hope that this country is ready to reckon with the past and make amends so we can create a better future together. Read more. Video shows man clinging to bonnet of allegedly stolen car. Queensland is just setting off down a similar path. The first step is a 3-year truth-telling inquiry to acknowledge both painful and shameful incidents in Queensland's history. Each generation is called to face its challenge, Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk said. I believe this is ours. Treaty Advancement Committee co-chair Mick Gooda said the process would involve its challenges. This is tough stuff but I think we're ready for it, he said. I think this is a challenge for us. The government said after the truth-telling process it would negotiate individual treaties with Indigenous groups around the state. From renaming sites like Fraser Island to K'gari, to land handbacks or financial reparations, nothing is off the table. The government wants Queenslanders to embrace, not fear, the process.